Howdy people. Okay, check this one out. Nice big pod here. It's a Bhutlah cross Moruga. My chili buddy from Jay's Chili Bar, Jason Morfitt, dropped this one off and it is a cracker, man. I've found almost zero information on the internet. He's not exactly sure where he got the seeds from, but it's got a great smell to it. Smell it straight through the skin. Oh, geez, when he brought me over a whole bunch, some absolute cracker, giant pods, and all just fantastic shapes and quality. I'm not going to lie, I know this is going to be hot, so all right. Thick skin, I mean, really nice thick wall on it. And like I said, it's got a great smell coming out too, nice and sweet. Oh, all right, let's just get into it. Instant fire. Really sweet though, beautiful flavour. Man, that's just hit all around. Really crunchy, juicy pod too. I grew a bunch of different types of Bhutlahs this year and Morugas. A few different crosses and variations, but you know, nothing that size. My chocolate Bhutlah SMs were absolutely fantastic this year, and one of them threw orange pods, which was interesting. And I did actually review the both of the Bhutlahs. Now, I wouldn't say it's got the flavour of a Moruga or a Bhutlah. It's somewhere in there, but really sweet, staying on my tongue, and fantastic. You know, really nice fresh pod too. Lips, back of the throat, tongue. Nothing on the sides of my tongue. You know, it was a big pod, and when I was chewing it up, it was really down and around the sides of my tongue. But I'm not really getting anything there. It's a lot of it's on the front of my lips. A little bit tracking down when I breathe in. But again, beautiful flavour. A lot sweeter than I thought it would be. Not exactly like a Moruga though. You know, sometimes it's hard to tell with those Bhutlahs. They can be pretty hot too. But it's not exactly either of them. It's sort of in the middle somewhere. You know, it had a great colour to it as well. You know, which leads me to believe that either it may not have been a chocolate Bhutlah it was crossed with, or you know, like I said, one of the choc Bhutlahs that you know, the seeds that I grew through orange pods, which was really cool. Same shape, same everything else, same fire. Not quite as hot as the chocolate, but it was a really beautiful bright orange. Getting plenty of drool from this too. Start to feel it going down into my stomach now. I just had something to eat just before, and I'm glad I did. I can tell this is going to be a, you know, if you didn't eat, this would rattle your stomach. It's hot, but it has that sweetness that I love when you put in the oven and slow cook them. I've been putting them with the beef ribs that I do, and also with the chicken drumsticks that I wrap up in foil and put in the oven. I just chuck the pods in with it and slow cook it for about 6-7 hours. And when they come out, you know, they're soft, they've leaked, and it permeates into the meat and all that sort of stuff, and it's just fantastic, especially when you use a few of them. My very favourite with it lately has been the Ed's Yellow Reaper, and also Nibru 7 Pots Yellow. Absolutely fantastic for roasting and slow roasting. Wow, yeah, it's an interesting kind of drool. It's sort of sitting in the back of my throat, not so much at the front, but the heat's, you know, very much up the front. Inside of my lips is going off. And like I said, Jason's pods this year have just been huge, huge. You know, really great shapes, but, you know, the size of them is just, you know, I'm growing the same sort of pods. And, you know, his are just dwarfing mine. You know, I'm thinking this, excuse me, heat-wise, you know, I'm thinking 8.5 easy, up to 9 out of 10. It's real fire. Back of the throat, it's been okay. Mainly, it's the inside of my front lip up here. It's really giving me a burn up there for some reason. Hasn't let up either. It's still in the same spot and hasn't let up. Top of my tongue, across the top of my tongue at the front, is still got plenty of fire. It's even on the outside of my lips. You know, I know it's a hot pod when it gets on the outside of my lips. Bhutlah cross Moruga. You know, when I find some more information, I'll throw it in the comments. And just like that, it's just starting to ebb, just starting to drop off the front of my lip. But as soon as I bit into it, you know, it was really juicy, but I could instantly get the heat and the oil. There was oil in there as well that seemed to go around. Still got a little bit of drool going too. It's yeah, fantastic pod, great heat, and a really great flavour too. You know, different. Like I said, not quite Bhutlah, not quite Moruga, somewhere in the middle, but a really fantastic flavour. All right, yeah, 8.5 to 9 out of 10 for sure, heat wise. All right, people, I will catch you later. Thank you.